Alright guys, thanks for checking out Stormtopia.com and Stormtopia.com Facebook page. We're going to have our daily weather update right now. The Mega East Coast storm is underway. This is being recorded as of early Sunday morning. We have blizzard warnings up, and we're going to take a look at the warnings map to start you guys off here. I'll take you out to the eastern United States, anywhere in the pink, from Maine through northern New England down to the mid-Atlantic, and even to the southeast U.S., which is starting to end the storm now. Those pink areas are now under winter storm warnings. As we make our way further east and northeast, the red from eastern New England back down into the northern eastern mid-Atlantic, that is where we have blizzard warnings in effect. So obviously a major storm, and not even that, how about a blizzard here, guys, okay, for a lot of New England and the eastern mid-Atlantic. Now, let's start you off with the radar imagery right now, and what you see going on here, guys, is that heavy snow, or moderate snow from far extreme northeast South Carolina through central and eastern North Carolina, excluding the Outer Banks, into southeast Virginia, spreading back up into Delaware, spreading light snow now into southern New Jersey. And as we make our way through the day today, there's going to be more heavier bands. Zooming on in here, you can see where some of the heavier bands are from Wilson and Raleigh and Fayetteville, northeast towards Norfolk, Virginia. A lot of these areas are going to be on the order of 8 to 12 inches, perhaps a little bit less snow further in here, where we do not have the fluff factor in effect. Now, let's take a look at the latest and greatest, latest 0Z NAM guidance here. I'll show you the 6Z NAM first, and what you see here going on, storm moves off to the northeast. It begins to head more north than it does east. Okay, heavy snow starts falling in the northern mid-Atlantic by noon, continuing to spread up into southern New England as we make our way through the afternoon hours. We lose some frames in the evening, and then we're done by noon Monday. But I think the evening is really going to be a raging blizzard, and as we make our way through time here, here's the 0Z run with no missing frames, takes it off to the northeast, just slamming these areas. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw my blizzard intro, but the guy from the 90s was like, we're going to get whacked. And I do think areas from New Jersey, northeast, are going to get whacked, okay? And I show you the current, this is not good. I think I may have lost my, alright, never mind. I just want to show you some of the areas that are under blizzard warnings at this point, and tell you what's going to be going on and where the worst of the storm is going to be. Again, in the red areas, blizzard warnings from New Jersey back on into Long Island, southern coastal Connecticut, and also, as we continue to make our way off to the northeast, blizzard warnings for the eastern New England back up into the Maine coast. Now, what I want to show you here is the text synopsis, okay, for the blizzard warning. So this is where the National Weather Service essentially lists their thinking. I'm just going to read the juicy parts here that matter. Read the intro here. Low pressure over southeastern United States will be intensifying off North Carolina this morning. This storm will strengthen into a major storm as it moves to southeastern Nantucket, Cape Cod Monday morning. Blizzard conditions will occur across portions of eastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Now, we do have a blizzard warning in effect from noon today till 6 p.m. Obviously, from a little earlier and further west you go, and ends a little later the further west you go. 12 to 16 inches of snowfall accumulation, and what else do we have here? Heavy snow, potentially damaging winds on the order of 60 miles an hour, and wet snow across parts of southeast Mass will create damage. Now, we take a look at my snowfall accumulation map here. This is my latest and greatest thinking for the East Coast. Looking at a light event, only 1 to 3 inches here for the eastern Appalachians. Then you lapse into more like 4 to 8 the further west you go. Then, very quickly, you get into the most significant accumulations on the order of 8 to as much as 12 inches for a lot of the northeast mid-Atlantic, even more than that here for southern New England. And I need to close this pop-up, I get a lot of those. And heaviest snowfall from New England back down to eastern Jersey, 12 to as much as 16 inches. In the jackpot area, northeast Connecticut, northern Rhode Island, eastern Massachusetts, southern New Hampshire and Vermont, as much as 16 to 22 inches. So a major storm here on the way for a lot of us guys, and we are going to be talking about some very heavy snowfall accumulations. Stay tuned to Stormtopia.com. I may go live early once the snow gets really bad. I might and so I can answer your questions in the live stream. Tell your friends about Stormtopia.com, and have a great day.